Hello and welcome back to You Up for More. I'm Jordana Abraham.
And I'm Jared Fried. It is so good back here with you, Jordana. And it is so good to be here on YouTube doing these exclusive videos where we're giving you bite-sized tips.
Yes.
And listen, in the nature of our podcast, like we're never going to tell you to do something that is like extreme. Like we're never going to tell you to like, we're always going to take this nuanced approach to dating, which I can't even believe is revolutionary right now because all you see online is this like hot take culture, right?
Very polarizing, very intense takes. These are like real practical things that are going to help you, that are level-headed and a good conversation.
Because the title that tells you 5 things to do on a first date, you're ready for us to tell you some secret? Well, I'm just going to disappoint you now. These aren't secrets.
Well...
And if they're a secret to you, if they're like, what? Then
you really need us.
You need some help and you should go listen to the rest of our podcast. Yes. Because when you think of like what to do on a first date, what someone should do, what someone shouldn't do, like, aren't you not thinking, like, I don't think we're thinking of.
Yeah, but we've been around the block. Some people might not know that. You know, it's surprising how many people write in with that people are not doing these things.
That's fair. And yeah, maybe you're so afraid of a date in general that, or like it's so far away, you haven't been on a date in so long that you're like, it's just the idea of it is scary, so you don't even know how to think of it yet. Right. So maybe this will help calm you down.
Yes, we're going to get you back out there. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. So these are 5 things to do on a first date. You want to start us off, Jordana?
Yes. All right. Number one
rule for a first date. What are we going to say to you?
Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Keep it casual.
I know this seems hard. Dating's hard. The fundamentals are easy.
Yes.
Keep it simple. So what do we mean by keep it simple?
We mean nothing too fancy, nothing too extreme, nothing too long. Something where you can get in and out and get a sense of who the person is. It doesn't have to be a big production. In fact, it shouldn't be a big production because you don't know this person yet.
All you want from a first date is to get to know someone and see if you want a second date.
Yes, and not have to go out of your way too much in any sense of the word.
Right. So, should I put on my finest clothing? Should I get the finest china? Should I put together flowers or go get a limousine or make sure that the restaurant has good, sparkling water? No. Stop it. You want to go to a place that's comfortable and quiet enough to have a conversation with another human being. So
here's some good examples.
A good example. Let's go. Where would you take your brother to go and catch up?
Yes.
Think of it that way.
Yeah.
That would be a great first date spot.
No full meals.
I just want to catch up with a family member. Where would you do it?
I would go to a bar. I would go to a coffee shop.
Right. I would go to a special place, maybe that's a walk, that's a public place. Like the walking date gets shit on a lot, but if that's what you want to do, if that's where you feel most comfortable, if you have a route planned, and that brings us to number 2. Mm-hmm. Make a plan. That's number 2. Make a plan.
Yes.
I don't care what that plan is. Reservations, that's making a plan. A route that you'd like to walk, that's a comfortable place, that's public, that someone wouldn't feel unsafe in.
Yes. No bigger turnoff than where do you want to go?
If you're asking that question, the date is over.
Yes.
If you're asking someone else to have a plan and go with it.
Yes.
And honestly, it takes 5 minutes to make a plan. It's not that big a deal.
It doesn't, and again, shouldn't be, back to number 1, an elaborate plan. Simple, meet me here at this time. I made a reservation.
And here's how you make sure you did it right, okay? You should be able to explain the date in 1 sentence to someone. So, Jordana, ask me how my date went.
Jared, how was your date?
I had a really great time. I made a reservation at St. Jardine and we had some coffee. Boom. There's the date.
Love it.
If you can explain it in 1 sentence and you can explain it well and specifically, then you've done a good job planning the date.
Yes.
So 1 and 2 kind of go together.
Meet me here at X time.
Here, 8 o'clock, I'll be there.
Yes. Better to go somewhere that you can get a reservation than somewhere seemingly cooler that you cannot.
Great point.
Do not wing it.
My worst dating memories are me walking fastly with a woman trailing behind me as I look for another place where we can sit down because we couldn't get into the original place.
Yes.
I have horrified memories of that. If I could go back to my past self and give myself any advice, it would be make reservations even at places you don't think you need to.
Yes. Women are much more attracted to a smooth transition than like a cool, like hard to get into spot. On a first date, especially.
Absolutely. That gets us to number 3. Wear something you feel comfy, cozy in.
Yes. I mean, not so comfortable that it looks like you are not trying at all. Don't wear like sweatpants.
Right. What you're wearing right now?
Sure.
That's a date outfit.
I would wear this to a date.
That's a first date outfit. What I'm wearing right now? First date?
First date?
There we go.
Love it.
Done.
Yeah.
What would you wear on a podcast? That's what you wear on the date.
Here's the thing. I think sometimes we think as women that you want to like put all your assets out there on the table. Maybe like wear something to show someone that like you've got a good figure or, you know, showcase your boobs if that's your thing or something like that. And I think sometimes you can go like too forward on that where it's like you want to dress like something that you would wear anywhere you would wear that feels like you. That's not like you're trying to impress someone.
Right.
That's something that you feel good in, you feel confident in, that you like that you wear. And that you don't have to adjust, because I've been on dates where I'm like, I really feel like I should wear this outfit. It's like a trendy thing, but I'm like adjusting the straps of the bra so that it doesn't show in the shirt. And it's really not worth it, because I'm like, you're distracted. You're focused on making, adjusting your clothing.
Right. I've gone on a date because she had great titties, but I've never gone on a second date because she showed me her cleavage.
Okay.
So,
see, you heard it here.
Right. And I know that might have turned you off the way I just said it, but I'm just saying that should say a lot to you.
Yes.
Like, men go on dates with women they're attracted to. That's something you should own, that you should wear, that you should feel good about. That guy is there because he really sweats you. Now, you go, well, I'm not confident. Does he like me? Does he think I'm sexy? He wouldn't leave the house if he didn't find you attractive.
What's most sexy is like feeling really good.
Right.
Feeling yourself.
So but the idea that you have to dress more
right.
to make me, I can only think you're so hot.
Agreed.
Not to make you depressed by
Can't
this
get much
advice.
better. Yeah.
Right. Like, it's marginal. You show cleavage that you're not comfortable showing. You're not helping anyone.
And it doesn't even have to just be like sexual clothing. Like, this is not the time to break in a new shoe, wear a heel that's like higher than you're comfortable in.
Right.
This is not the time to do that, because you're going to be you're going to be distracted by like the pain in your shoe, or you're not going to be as fun if you're being physically held back by your clothing.
And listen, from the male side, I'll say this. Like, I've been going out to dates and trying on clothes and like being like, ugh, these pants don't fit. I don't feel great. And my mood has changed for the date. So I'll say it from my end.
Not
like,
excited to go.
Right. So having clothes that you're comfortable wearing, that look good and look, and then look appropriate for you being a guest on a podcast. Think about it.
Yes.
You're going on a podcast. It's going to be on video. What would you wear?
Exactly.
On the subject of comfort, pick a place you can hear each other.
Yes.
I have been on dates where the place is too loud and I end up, what? Who? Your aunt?
Yes. And
How long?
I think this sometimes happens, again, when I think some people think they need to impress with a cool, trendy spot.
Right.
But the issue with the cool, trendy spots is that everyone is there and you cannot hear anything.
Right.
Those are better spots for like the bar after the date, when you've already talked and now maybe you're just like trying to, dance or have fun or like be more social as like a...
Second spot is for what's. First spot is for having conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. The noise level, and again, this goes back to proper planning, finding a place that's good, finding a place that has reservations available. You're going to be able to hear each other.
Yes. Nothing like a nice wine bar. Quieter.
Wine bar, coffee wine hybrids. That's
Love
like
it.
my go-to. I love a place that has both coffee and wine. That means everyone can do what they want to do. You can get a Pellegrino, you can get coffee, you can get wine.
No one's shouting in a wine bar.
No.
In a coffee wine bar.
And if there's music, it is like appropriate to the place and the vibe.
Tasteful and romantic.
So our fifth tip for a great first date is to plan something that can go an hour with an option to level up.
Extend, yes.
So you don't want to have someone caught in a ticketed date. You
No
don't
concerts, no sporting events.
Events, speeches, comedy shows. Get rid of those. Anything where someone's stuck, a hike that goes across a mountain range.
No.
No one wants to spend more than an hour with someone they've just met.
Yes, unless they do.
Right.
In which case you'll know that when you're there. But there's
Right.
no way to know that before, so you can't expect someone to commit to that long of a situation. I would say somewhere where you can start with a cup of coffee, option to get a snack. Start with a drink, somewhere you can get a drink, option to leave, or option to get a nap.
You know, the first idea I ever had for first dates was my wine bottle theory.
I remember this from our recording days.
Early recording days. And listen, this has changed throughout the years, but the idea still stands. The idea was to go to a wine bar and get a bottle of wine with someone because a bottle of wine was 2.5 drinks each.
Yes.
When the bottle was done, the date was done. So it kind of became the hourglass for the date. Now, if you're saying that's a lot of wine or I don't want to drink, I'm just saying a bottle of wine, you can find a $50 bottle of wine. That's a pretty good date. That's not you breaking the bank.
I would know within the first 5 to 10 minutes of the date if I wanted a glass or to share a bottle.
Right.
I think.
But that's, to me, it's like when I make a date with someone, I'm giving an hour to them.
Sure.
So.
I mean, 2.5 drinks in an hour might be like kind of quick.
It could be quick. But I think like if you think of your drinks as hourglasses, whatever it may be.
Right.
So if it's a coffee, it's a Pellegrino. If it's a bottle of wine or a glass of wine, think of those as like the natural ending to the date.
Right.
I don't want to be stuck in a date with no natural endings, where the only natural ending is 3 hours from now.
Right.
So I think that's something to keep in mind when planning the first date.
I agree. Also, which isn't in here, but I think longer does not mean that the other person is more likely to want to see you again. So I would keep that in mind.
Yeah. Longer dates doesn't mean I like you. It means I'm just willing to stay here longer and try to hook up tonight.
Yes.
So. But
what do you think is the ideal length of a first date? Because I think we've said we don't agree with marathon first dates.
No, I think an hour and a half. I think a date going as long as a comedy movie.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, they say, is the max for a comedy show.
Leave them wanting more.
Right. Because after an hour and a half,
you want to leave the comedy show being like, that was great. I could have watched another
a half hour, whatever.
You don't want to leave the comedy show saying like, thank God it's over.
Here's a bonus. Do you confirm day of or not?
I would hope that the guy confirms, but if he didn't, I would.
What time do you confirm by?
Noon.
Noon?
Yes.
Is that the going? We're saying noon across the board?
It depends on if I need to do my hair that day, I might confirm the day before.
You would?
Yes.
Okay.
Because confirming is taking control of your own schedule.
Right.
So I got to know, do I need to like dress up that day?
Right.
Am I putting on makeup?
Especially if you're going out the door and you're going to go from work to your date.
Yes. I would like to know that in the morning before I leave, unless I can have time to go home before.
And that's really the advice from this. Make your own confirmations.
Right.
Don't
based on your own schedule.
Right. Don't put your confirmation needs in the hands of others.
Yes.
You say to the person, hey, tomorrow night, 8:00, we still good.
Yes.
That's it.
A person who likes you at all or even is neutral is never going to be turned off by that.
I'm turned off by someone who doesn't text me and confirm.
When do you confirm?
Day of, hey.
What time?
I would be more lenient. I'd go to 2, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
If that. And if I'm doing it closer to 3, I probably don't want to go.
Fair.
Now
now
good
you know.
info.
What is the latest you would cancel?
I've canceled late. I'm not saying
ideally.
I'm not saying I'm a saint out here. Ideally, latest to cancel, I think 2, 3 o'clock. I think that's like day of.
Yes.
Like 2 to 3 o'clock. You go, I'm really sorry to do this. Like it sucks. You're being, you're not doing
Especially
the right thing.
Especially if I've already done my hair.
Right. But
2 to 3 is the latest. Ideally, if you're on the fence and you want to cancel, just bite the bullet the night before.
Do it the night before. Morning of, I think you can do it.
Ideal before 9 a.m. morning of.
You wake up immediately. You're like, this day ain't gonna
happening.
It ain't happening for me today. And listen, I've done that.
Sure.
I've done it. And this is for a date. This is like we're talking like, hey, we have plans 8:00 Tuesday night, and then you wake up at 7 a.m. and you go, this day is gonna be crazy. I see my inbox. It can happen. That's okay.
It happens.
But when you cancel and you want to see that person, propose a few more days that this can happen otherwise and be apologetic.
Yes. If the person cancels on you and they don't propose alternative days that they would like to reschedule, the dating is over.
Right. It's done.
They're not that interested in seeing you.
That's their way of ending
Yes.
this before it even started. So I think we solved dating again.
We did it. So
Anyone
proud of
who
us.
listens to what we said can be helped. This is, again, diet and exercise. You already know the answers. But this will be, helpful to know that it's not all rules, and make sure you never say thank you. Say thank you.
Say thank
I had a
you.
good
That's
time.
polite.
That was nice.
We're here for you.
Back next time.
Bye.
Boom.